Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, part 2 of this psychedelic pattern. I really left it out in the first video. I've used the interactive fill tool to get this color. And, you could keep adding color to make it look different. But then you could still use the mesh fill tool. So we go down to the mesh fill tool. And what's neat about this, you could add quite a few dots. I don't know really what they're called, but I'm going to call them just node dots. And like I did in this one right here, so I've only learned this just by playing around. So if we grab all these dots, it highlighted them and we're going to make them yellow. And then we grab the interior ones, we can make them red. And then we grab the interior ones again, we can make them blue. Interior again, make them green. And then that last one, you would just select it and make it, well, I've kind of messed it up a little bit, but you could always bring the blue in to there. And then you could still do a lot with this. I mean, you could let's grab these three and just stretch them out a little bit. Really the only thing you can't do is grab the outside ones. You can, but then you don't have a perfect shape. It'll actually take away from your box. And that's pretty cool within itself. So we could do stuff like this. And, you don't have to do it even like I'm doing it, but you could have a totally different look. Let's grab a bunch of the blues and this time go down. So see how I just took the blue with it, and then we could take the blue there. You could take that and put it up there. So you could do the same thing I did with the pattern earlier. If we make this, well, the only problem with, sometimes when you're doing stuff like this, you don't get a measurement. You're out of that mode, so you got to click on your pick tool to get, and even then, I don't know quite how I made it 2 inches, to be honest with you. Earlier, I took this, but see, every time you pick it with the pick tool, let's try this. Let's go to object. There we go. Turn it to an outline. So now well, that didn't work. So still learning. It did make the outline. You know what? Maybe that would be the help. If we put that back, there we go. We can make this 2 inches because we put an outline. And then make your nudge factor 1.99 like we did before. I'm going to take away that box. And when you're doing this way, you don't have to worry about, and I'm going to flip this. So the two blacks will be together, and then Control D and flip it again, where then the two blues will be together. Now we might have a line. No, that looks good. Well, there's a little bit of a line. So you could set your nudge factor. I'll tell you what we should have done is take our nudge factor on 0.001 and nudge this inward just a little bit, took away the line. And then you could Control D and make a duplicate and nudge it over. And then let's see if we need to remove that line. I don't really see one, but because they're both selected, we'll nudge it over a little bit. That's a pretty cool pattern. I don't know what, somebody's t-shirt. But anyway, I hope that helped just a little bit. And see, by the interactive fill tool is where we have this blue and black square, because that was the original. Anyway, I hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.